Hi, I'm Kylan,
And I'm Ken.
and we're Geek Watch 1, and you're watching Dice Squad.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dice Squad. I am Marshall Dice, known as Adam Campbell.
General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
And man, General, Con on the Cob 2015. Can you
That's
believe
right.
it?
I can't believe it. It was at a new hotel. It was a totally different experience.
What was it? What was that hotel called? What kind of hotel was that called?
Holiday Inn? I'm not
Well,
sure.
no. It was a term. Oh yeah, Holodrome. Holodome.
Holodome?
Holodome.
Really? Because it had this big dome over where we were playing games?
Absolutely. And it had a pool,
Pool.
miniature
and
golf course.
Miniature golf, that's right.
and a playground all in one.
And an area with a buffet that was almost nearly always empty.
That too.
There were a lot of people in there, but not a lot of food.
That is also true. But
But I sneaked in and I got some.
well, but General,
Mm-hmm.
because the whole time I was there, because I
Yes.
interviewed Ghostbusters,
Right.
I got a massage from a zombie.
I saw that.
I got to interview Andy Hop himself.
Mm-hmm.
I got to meet authors,
Right.
game designers, you name it. I was talking to them.
Right.
But the whole time I was there,
Yes.
I couldn't find you. You were off, and I kept telling everybody. They were like, "Where's General Dice?" And I'm like, "He's off fighting Cthulhu or off in some other dimension." Where
Well.
were you?
All right. Well, for the most part, we had a scheduling conflict where you, Director Dice, and I had to go to Pennsylvania in order to do a mystery dinner. And it was one of the best mystery dinners we ever did, and I had to write it. So I was only there from 6 o'clock on Thursday and on Friday, and I couldn't be there at all on Saturday. And on Sunday, I was so tired I showed up at like 1 o'clock when everybody was leaving. But I still had a good time at the con. I did fight a few Cthulhu monsters. We had Rogue Cthulhu, ran some role-playing games, and there's a number of people who attend those events that I've attended events with them for 5-6 years. And so one of them ran the game, and it was a World War II, and we were in a concentration camp, and and then things
that's bad.
got horrible. Yes. Yeah.
So did you? Did you beat Cthulhu?
There was a guy on our team who didn't understand the concept of a fuse. So when he had the bomb ready to go off, instead of just maybe making a fuse out of his t-shirt so that he could light it and then we could all escape, instead he was just like, throw the lit match down in the gasoline tank. And then it exploded, and we all died. But we stopped the monster.
Wait. If you died, then how are you here?
Well, it was a permanent death, but I came back. You
can't keep a good general down, right?
That's true. And if you know anything about the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, you know that if everybody dies or goes crazy, but the monster doesn't get what he wants, that's a win. That's a total win.
Because you can't always get what you want.
Well,
But if you
it's true
try sometime, you just might find
that Cthulhu wins.
Well, I was going to say you get what you need, but you see what I mean.
Yeah, Cthulhu wins too. But the people who lived through the adventure were what we call cowards. They ran away while the three ladies, we were playing ladies, went into the storage room where everything bad was happening and the monster was going to come out, and we blew it up. So that stopped that. Of course, we blew ourselves up too, but we really didn't have the tools we needed.
All right. Well,
And then the other one was we robbed the Louvre in Paris, and the funny thing was the one object we took was cursed and was wanted by many demons and Cthulhu monsters and Cthulhu gods. So, yeah.
Well, it's good to have you back, General.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back alive. And we should talk about what you did at Con on the Cob.
Well, I
because this
mean,
is the Con on the Cob wrap up.
that is true. That is true. I mean, I talked to so many different people.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to Andy Hopp,
Right.
the Northeast Ohio Ghostbusters.
Yes.
We talked to.
I think everybody in the audience today wants to know only one thing. How was that zombie massage?
It was pretty cool. But the biggest news was we got to talk to the Tangibound Podcast Network. I got an interview with them, and we actually joined their network. Did you know that?
I noticed that I had lost my soul. I guess that's what happened. We sold our soul for the Tangibound Podcast Network.
Tangibound.
Tangibound. Bound.
And we didn't sell our soul. We're just going to be promoting on their site a little bit with our videos.
Oh, even better. Then why'd they have us sign that contract in blood? I don't know. I think you're being naive. All right.
And I also got
So
to,
look for us there.
That's-
Link down below.
absolutely. I also got to meet this awesome person that makes this awesome chocolate.
Willy Wonka?
No, her name escapes me, but she makes these awesome chocolates. She made chocolate Daleks, chocolate Death Star. Actually her store is down in Cleveland, I believe.
Right, and I saw those as well. Those are great. You know what I got?
What?
I got the Scooby-Doo dice.
I didn't know Scooby-Doo had dice.
Well, if you've ever played Rory's Story Cubes, you know that you get little pictures on each side of the die, and then you roll it, and then everybody tells a story. Now, you can do that with Scooby-Doo. Comes up Shaggy, you put Shaggy in the story.
Like Zoinks, man, that sounds like groovy.
And there's a ghost, or there's a little castle, or whatever. You just put it in the story. So that was nice. I don't think I actually bought anything else. Usually, I spend a lot of money at Con on the Cob. So not doing anything but fighting Cthulhu really cut down on how much money I spent.
Well,
But I did get some nice T-shirts. If you go to Con on the Cob, you got to do the T-shirt deal because that's all Andy Hopp's artwork on those T-shirts, and they're very affordable.
and the coolest thing about this year was the newest thing that Director Dice just like ate up like it was candy, was the robot combat arena. Where people were built robots and they had kind of like a battle bot arena. It was really cool.
You know what? I thought I dreamed that. I didn't know that was real.
Oh, that was real, and it was cool.
Oh, wow. Okay. I know because I was looking at it and people were doing stuff, and I didn't have time to stop and investigate and look. And I was like, are those robots fighting? And then I remembered it, and I was like, nah, that didn't happen. But it did, apparently.
And we also talked to many other podcasters and other game designers we swapped information. It was
right.
a very cool show. I
And
gotta say.
we met our friend from Groundhog Day Con.
That as well, which we're going to be appearing at in 2016, which is just a few months away.
And he gave me a button for heebie-jeebies.
He gave me one too.
Great. And which you've seen on our show, Heebie-Jeebies.
Which actually, funny story about that. Heebie-jeebies was just mentioned on Beer and Board Games.
That's right. Beer and board games. So we had a great time. I wish I could have done more. I missed all the kids in their costumes because I was working.
I saw a burrito.
Yes, tell us about this.
Well, Andy Hopp and his kids all dress up in costumes every year. And this year, Andy Hopp's daughter was at first I thought she was a taco of some sort, but in our interview, Andy explained that she was wearing kitty ears. I'm like, what is it? It's a burrito, and then I had to think about it for a few seconds. But yeah,
Yes. Ileana always goes all out when she does her costumes.
Oh, and I also met Regeeked, which they do all these cool wallets and stuff like that. And I got to meet the creator of my wallet. I have a cool Iron Man wallet, and I got to meet her, and it was kind of cool because I whipped out my wallet, and she's like, "That's one of mine," and I'm like, "Yeah," and it was cool.
And there was a lot of stuff that you could purchase in the dealer's room, and a lot of new Kickstarter things that were a lot of. I saw some marionettes, different things like that. Very interesting to
I didn't
shop
see any
around.
marionettes. Did you?
Oh yeah, I did. They were freakish. They weren't like cute little puppets. They were like spiders and things. And I don't think they had complete manipulation, but yeah, they were there. And then he had other things, other sculptures that he had done as well. So you always see something interesting at Con on the Cob.
Well, I got this really cool Pokeball tie for teaching and stuff like that.
Right. Why not?
Absolutely.
So we got to wrap this up because we're done with our wrap up for Con on the Cob.
Absolutely. We got other board games, card games, role playing games to cover here.
And we're going to get ready for Groundhog Day Con.
Absolutely. And Con and all the other conventions we're going to be talking about in 2016. But from all of us here at Dice Squad, this is Marshall Dice, known as Adam Campbell.
General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
And we'll see you next year at Con on the Cob 2016. Later.
I may be in another dimension.